to know why they didn't just kill him when they had the chance. After all, he's our enemy. He murdered Raven.
I hear he defected.
Shit, he's here. What if he heard what...
Shh! They're waiting for you out in the main hall.
I'm glad to see you're up and about. Most gambled on the fever taking you. I won quite a few iron pieces, to be honest.
Trader is back on his feet. Praise the balance.
How are your wounds?
My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. They must know I'm still weak. I'm in some pain, but my wounds are healing. What is this place?
Hoping to run back to your masters with the information and buy your life back?
Liko, you are in the Enclave, the ancient library of the Sentinel Order of the Balance in Marcuria. It serves as our base of operations.
Our?
The Resistance, Alvani. Those who have come together to fight the Azadi. Magicals, like her, and me.
I remember. The portal. Blood magic. The shadow has cursed me. The portal. You used blood magic to bring me here.
You care more about your afterlife than you do about the man who saved your life. You're truly unworthy of his sacrifice.
Balsai Bakin laid down his life for yours, Kian.
Why?
Believe me, I've asked the same question. Why? Why lose a great man like Bakim over you? A butcher, an apostle, a fucking Azadi.
This creature, this man. I've seen many Dalmari. He insults my people. They have committed crimes, yes, but the responsibility lies with our leaders, not with every Azadi. We are not all the same, Dalmari.
Perhaps. But then my people all look the same to you, do they not? We're livestock.
I've turned my back on my people.
So you're also a traitor, Kian Alvani. We'll add it to your list of crimes.
I will not let anyone, least of all a Dalmari, speak. What did you say?
You are a traitor. You have the blood of countless magicals on your hands, and it will never wash off.
What's to stop me from shedding your blood as well?
I'd like to see you try, Ghazi.
No one's trying anything. Liko, stand down. Kian, please understand the sacrifices that were made in order to bring you here.
I didn't ask for those sacrifices.
And yet, they were made. Kian, we chose you. We sent Captain Bakim to his death in exchange for your life. We need you.
As a symbol.
But also so much more. We need strength, we need leadership, we need hope. Our numbers are dwindling. Most Northlanders have come to terms with the Azadi occupation. Humans are turning their backs on the resistance and a blind eye to the genocide of magicals. We need someone to give us hope, so that we can fight back and win.
You're a tool, Apostle. A blunt weapon, nothing more.
We need your help, Kian. Will you join us?
Do I have a choice?
There is always choice. And for every choice, there are consequences.
You can't let me leave. If I refuse, you'll kill me.
We might kill you anyway. Just give me a reason.
We have sacrificed so much to bring you here. This is your chance for a new beginning, Kian. a new life, for the redemption I know you seek.
I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? I have no nation, no faith, no... Let them lock me up. Throw away the key. Let them kill me. I will never be one of them. Your resistance isn't mine.
You're right. This is our fight. And you are the enemy.
Are you certain of your decision, Kian? The captain laid down his life so that...
Shepherd. He has no understanding of honor or sacrifice. Let me bleed him dry.
We do not murder our prisoners. We are not them. Take him to his room and keep him under guard. I will visit him later. You're a very stubborn man, Kian Alvane. Even my authority has its limits. If you continue to refuse our offer, I'm not sure I can convince the others to let you live. And what good will your death do? How will it repay your debts? Put a stop to the wrongs your people are committing? Bring April back to life? This is the coward's way out. The easy way out. I expected more from you. And I'm sure you expected more from yourself.
It's just a cheap illusion of choice. I join them, or I die. How is choosing death cowardice? To live on their terms is no choice. Death is never easy.
Of course it is. You already embraced your death once. The hard choice is to live and face the consequences of that. This door will remain open for a while. If you choose to accept our offer, you're free to leave your cell. No one will stop you. But when that door closes again, it closes for good. And then I can do no more for you. You will live and die with the consequences of your inaction. The path has been cleared. The choice, Kian Alvane, is yours alone.
From the moment this journey out of darkness began, I have been led, dragged along a single path. The choices I did make, do they matter? The captain's life was forfeit, regardless of my role in his death. My escape was inevitable. My recovery in someone else's hands. Maybe I'm trying to swim against the tide. Fight an impossible fight. Maybe I need to just let go and follow the path that's been cleared for me.
You changed your mind.
You cleared a path. All I had to do was follow it.
It was your choice. Can I trust you to stand by it?
Whatever the consequences.
Good. Good. You have recovered well, Kian. Your wounds were deep. You are strong.
You brought me back to life. I'm still not sure why or what for.
We would not have saved you if we did not believe in you.
The Dalmari does not agree.
The Dalmari has a name, and Liko has his reasons. You may want to speak with him.
And what if he's right? What if I'm not the man you think I am?
It doesn't matter, Kian. You have been born again. You can become the man you want to be. Not everyone gets a chance at redemption, to undo the damage they have done and to shape their own future.
The captain said the same thing, only with different words.
Balsai is... he was a man who spoke his mind, and spoke freely. I never met anyone who cursed as colorfully as he did. It was truly a thing of beauty. But he too had a past that haunted him. He was a lot like you. With us, he was given a second chance, a rebirth, and he did.
I'm caught between worlds, part of neither. I don't belong here. I may disappoint you.
I have faith.
Don't talk to me about faith, Shepard.
Faith is everything.
Faith can lead you astray.
Blind faith, yes. But faith can also lead you back to life. Kian, would you share your story with me? I have heard only fragments.
I want to put the past behind me. I remember it. That's enough for now. She means well. She saved me. Gave me a second chance at life. She has faith in me. Of course, Shepard. Before all this, I was the apostle. Back home in Azadir, I was loved and feared. I laid waste to our enemies in the name of the goddess. A little over a year ago, I was summoned by the Six, our empresses. They commanded me to travel across the sea to the occupied territories of the Northland. I was to find and kill the rebel leader known as the Scorpion. He had murdered many Trueborn. I had always been taught that magic was evil, an affront to the laws of nature and to the goddess. I'd been told that the magical races were dangerous and immoral. But when I arrived here in the Northlands and met the people of magicals were not the simple monsters of my childhood tales. Magic wasn't simply a tool for evildoers. Then I met April Ryan, rebel leader. Of course, I didn't know it then. She was a stranger. She was strong and honorable and good. She stood up to me. She questioned my belief. Her strength made me question everything. But I still went after the Scorpion and the Resistance, blindly, on faith. I finally tracked down the Scorpion. April Ryan. Nothing made sense. But a choice had been made. My own people had me followed. My blind faith led them straight to her. They killed her. Decimated the Resistance. Sentenced me to death. For a year I rotted away in Friar's Keep. I was already dead, a walking corpse. I had lost everything. I'd given up. But now I have the opportunity to redeem myself and my nation. For that I'm grateful.
Of course. When you've spoken with the others and are ready to leave,
So the apostle has finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
Leave me be, Dalmari.
I will not, apostle. You're a Zadi. Sooner or later I will spill your blood. Like you, I'm from the west. From the great continent we call Antigua Abba. The place your people call Mihadmir, and then Azadir, as though through occupation.
You are of the Azad Dalmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the western Dalmari, first of my people.
He's trying to taunt me. We have never met, and he has no reason to hate me personally. I've had enough of this.
You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out, and then neither of us would be here today. We faced each other again years afterwards, but I'm sure you have no memory of that either. You made me who I am today. I will unmake you. But I swore to Shepard that I'd set my private grievances aside. Unlike you, I keep my oaths. But if I ever suspect you plan to betray us like you betrayed your own, I will not hesitate. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death. Mark my words, Butcher.
Light of the Goddess.
Our water tanks are running dangerously low, and I smell no rain on the wind. You'll need to go up to the rock tonight to fill the barrels. Take Anik with you, and Ina also. What are you planning?
The Resistance. A year ago, I fought them. Today, I'm one of them.
I'm told our baskets are empty, save for that awful flatbread. Kian Alvane. I expected someone taller. Well, I'm glad to see you stopped making such a fuss and done the right. We ain't got time for shilly-shallying namby-pambies. Too much to do, too few of us left. And I can see it in your eyes. Aye, there's a fire there. You'll do never you mind. Welcome to the movement for the liberation of Mercuria and the Northlands. How's your back, eh?
The herbs helped.
Aye, she knows her stuff, our Zidmari medic, and she was concerned for you. I'd say she was sweet on you, but it wasn't even that. It was like she was paying back a debt. I'm the general, me. You got a problem with logic, sticks, you come to me. Your bunk ain't soft enough, or hard. Maybe that stuff ain't as important as Got any questions?
I'm sure. No, Mia.
Quite. Oh, and laddie, make us proud.
Why would I be as obvious as turning the Sentinel? That's a fool's move.
I don't know. You're a woman?
Oh, shut your trap and play your instrument.
Don't pressure me. I need to think.
What are they
Right, that's
playing?
this game bugger then.
I don't recognise
Just
the
do
game,
what you
but it
normally
looks
do and
fun.
push the pieces around until you lose.
Quiet. I need quiet.
Hoi, Alvane Dar.
If he has something to say to me,
I apologize if I didn't get the... I picked up some words and phrases over the years doing business with your people. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was... You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin. Not that I blame you, Dar. And neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an... Unfortunately, when the warden of Friars Keep was killed, the City Watch decided to make an example of her. Head for a head, like, to show what'll happen if we... But I'm sure we'll find a way to save her. She's been around forever. Survived worse. She won't be executed. I just know it. We'll get her out of Cold Stone by any means necessary.
I committed an act of vengeance, but telling him the truth won't save his aunt's life. Warden Murren got what he deserved, and I couldn't have known that my actions would lead to this. The Warden's blood is on my hands.
What do you mean?
I killed the Warden.
You? But they claimed... They said he was killed in the riot. My aunt's been sentenced to death for a murder that... He was a cruel man. A monster. You were right to kill him. He deserved to die. You couldn't have known what his death would lead to, Dar. You're not responsible for the consequences, whatever they may be.
There's no need for Dar.
Kian. Okay. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a business...
I have to get ready for this evening's mission.
Oh, of course. I hope we can work together soon. You have my support, Alvani, and good luck out there tonight. Kian, before you go, there's one last thing. If you hear any word of my aunt, of Benrime Salman, well, you know.
I will keep my eyes and ears open, Jakai.
Thank you. She's all the family I have in this world. I know I said it's not your fault, and I mean that, but she was sentenced to death because of... All I'm asking is for you to help.
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How, truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources.
I know exactly which move
but they
I'd be
won't
making
give up
now.
until the Azadi are gone. Or their resistance
Hello.
is dead.
Hi. So, new guy, huh? I'm glad you changed your mind. The Resistance needs more people. I do get the whole not wanting to jump right into it thing. That's totally me. So, I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar, and my father would kill me if he knew I used just Enu instead of my full name like a proper Zid, but he's not around, so... Hey, I'm Enu. You're Kian.
I know I need to learn to speak with these people. With magicals.
Okay, so... Is it nice? I hear it's nice when they're not, you know...
This is all she knows of Azadir. Maybe that's not so surprising. How would someone... You think that's all we do?
Oh, no, obviously there's, things I don't know. The ones I meet wear armor and carry swords and shout a lot. Also, they kill Zid, so, maybe I'm biased? I just wanted to, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's not appropriate, daughter of Teomar. Sorry, I'm screwed.
She's trying too hard, and not succeeding. I don't know why she bothers. I'm not sure why you're talking to me.
Because we're working together. And I figured, hey, Enu, you should make an effort to get to know the new guy. Because that. And, also, because I've never really spoken with an Azadi before. Not properly. Not just, the angry, genocidal side. Usually my conversations with Azadi go like, sorry, yes, I'm hairy and yellow, but I'm not carrying any weapons and I'm not a terrorist, and please don't murder me. Keep walking, filthy magical. That sort of thing. This is better. You haven't said filthy magic.
I'm not like them.
No, I know, but, culture. Take Liko, for example. He's not able to get past that whole, I really hate the Azadi.
We have a history, he and I.
Oh, okay. History. Got it.
She's not too bad, this one. I find myself warming to her. I must prepare for tonight's mission.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. I am keeping you from that, the preparing, which I should also... Missioning?
We'll speak some other time.
Enu, just Enu, that whole daughter of blah blah thing, I try to avoid it here. Makes me look... That's not me. I'm a farm girl, born and bred to be a farm wife and breed little zidlings. But, yeah, no, that's not happening. Anyway... I'm sorry. This is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello. And hey, good luck out there tonight. Well, I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is.
Are you ready, Kian?
I am.
Good. Liko and Enu are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made...
Magic.
There's no escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm...
A Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour. This is an Irhadian veil. It remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eye slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
You know your potions?
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil, but be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards and remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Kian, I need to know that you're before I place my people at risk. Enu and Liko, they are precious to me.
I gave you my word.
Good. I shall question your choice. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs, but you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well.
Shepard gave me this potion. It's an Irhadian veil. Potent magic.
What do you think the Asadi are building? Those machines and metal tubes everywhere.
I hear it's some sort of weapon.
A little bird told me it's a new form of indoor plumbing.
If I remember, I believe the Ahadian veil will not work on those who know me intimately, nor those versed in magic. I must remain cautious.
If we keep losing people without winning any ground against the Azadi, I mean, what's the fucking point?
Until there are none of us left, until everyone else has stopped caring.
I don't know. But we can't just give up, right?
Do you get seasick?
What?
Oh, I just want to know if you're going to get all pukey on us, that's all.
I have been on a boat before.
Good. Then I don't mind sitting next to you.
We've wasted enough time. We need to leave. I'll tell you about the mission once we're on our way.
After you, Kian.
We need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zid's, Apostle.
I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole. There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can... I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He
Or she.
probably frequents the magic ghetto, but she must be human.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl, woman, person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market. I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole, a code name. Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
Oh, it's not
The
a...
Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quay, Kian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their life. The Mole operates an underground supply network out of the magic ghetto. We need food, medicine, and arms. And so we need to maintain. Whatever the Mole asks of you, do it. Without questions.
It's time to get... I'm ready.
You're on your own now. Anu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the magic market. It's not far from here. Follow this street into Old...
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and Puss.
The Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on I Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate Market. Ulvik, the publican.
I'm sure it's all very confusing right now, Kian, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably...
I'll find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy. Guys, both of you...
Goddess, forgive me for this. That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
The Mole's expecting you. You'll wait your turn in the back. Don't speak unless spoken to, and no funny business. All right?
He's not doing a very good job of being inconspicuous, but maybe that's the idea.
Merely an unfortunate side effect, Madam Mole.
Unfortunate side effect? Is lot more than unfortunate side effect is mud-riddled everyone in bar sleep. Everyone who drink wine, close eyes and...
Well, yes, we put too much of the poppy stem in the mix.
Don't care. Responsibility on you cause disaster, you fix disaster. Poppy stem only to make wine more... This make people not buy wine. This make people sleep and not drink any. This is bad thing, not good thing. Bad. So, you fix.
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. We've run out of poppy stem.
Earth save us from you lot. Without poppy stem, our wine just wine. Very well. You get Evensong from City Green. Goat get dizzy and fall over. Goat never know when enough is it. Not same as poppy stem Evensong, but...
Thank you, madam. I'll...
Mix right amount next time. Not too little or no... And if everyone sleep, you sleep. You...
Oh, right.
What are you doing, Azadi? Come out of shadow.
Is that... Goddess. That's the... Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. Maybe she has no idea I'm with the Resistance and believes that I represent the Azadi. The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity towards my people. Perhaps that's understandable. I have a name.
Good for you. All things have name. Me, I have name also, but no need to go throwing name around like acorn. Is why I name myself the Mole. Is enough, sir.
But that's not your true name. Just like my name is not Azadi.
Are you so weak you need true name to remember who you are?
It's not about that. Names, titles. It's about tradition and respect.
Tradition? Respect? This from an Azadi?
I am Kian Alvane. I was the apostle, but now I'm here to make my people leave the Northlands and return to Azadir, and to ensure our so-called leaders...
I don't know. But let us pretend you speak truth. What you want with the Mole?
I was told you could help us with weapons and supplies.
Maybe the Mole can help with weapon, maybe she cannot. But before this question answered...
Scratch.
He's just saying. Not want your oversized hand all over back.
What do you need?
Need to intercept runner. Messenger who pass word between guard station and city. If you help Mole do this, Mole will consider...
I can do that.
Good for you, Apostle no more.
One condition. This runner. You will not hurt him.
I will not? Why not?
They use young men for runners. Boys. They have fought no battles, killed no rebels or magicals. They don't deserve to die.
They are still enemy.
I need your promise.
I promise. No one hurt your little runner. My man there will mark place on map where runner pass. From there you find place to take message from runner with no guard watching. Remember, no one must see. Very important this. You take letter from runner, we get letter from you, everyone goes separate way. When job done, talk to the Mole again. The Mole will be...
There's much to do before the night is over. I'll be on my way.
Go. Shoo, leave. You know,
tried to steal my purse.
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
What? No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bip?
Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. Ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Gien.
The boy probably has no idea what happens on Gien. I shouldn't be the... What are they doing on Gien?
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need... He's only a boy. But so was I when I became an orphan. No one protected me from the truth. They're not coming back.
But why? What will happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a segregated?
Segregated.
Two?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not. I'm...
And if you're a Zardi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to some who rat out rebels to the...
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front Assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the Veiled Avenger.
Just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back. Are you ready? Can we go now?
There's no reason to delay this mission. Let's go.
Yes! Follow me!
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Go on, you may pass.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly.
Avoid the shadows. There may be magic.
See? Easy.
Goddess, save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly. What else do you know about me?
Not much. You were wounded by Azadi bullets, you almost died. You killed the warden of Friar's Keep. People like that part in particular. He was a meanie. This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated. In recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stott widow.
I'm Gertie Stott. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a...
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. He saved my life. In return, I granted him death.
You granted... You killed my husband.
He was dying. They would have tortured him had they found him alive. He asked me to visit you, to tell you that he...
Oh, don't talk to me of... He helped you survive. You held my husband's life in your hands. You are despicable. Leave, before I call this...
If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. The Journeyman Inn was closed down when we arrested the innkeeper, Ben Rime Selmin. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. These men are getting tired of their posting here. We've been in Mercuria for a decade. Many of the foot soldiers don't see the point in staying and wish to return to their families. It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier. Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for...
Right, of course. Blood and land...
The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful. Stand aside and let me through.
I just need the passphrase.
Come on, brother, you know me.
Nah, can't say as I do. And if you're not part of the family, you're not welcome here.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dalmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your honour Hilarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
I'm not... We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land.
Yeah, all right. Wait, that's my line.
Blood and...
You don't belong here. This is a private gathering.
It's been torn into 3 pieces. It's been torn into... Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
I'm not going to just keep guessing. My apologies. Wrong backyard assembly. The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly. Arn Stont's widow. She wants nothing to do with me.
disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill of the Azadi. The walls have ears.
Oh, what are they going to do? Ship me off to one of their re-education camps? I'd like to see them try.
They might throw you in Friar's Keep.
They wouldn't dare. They respect women, that lot. At least they've got that going for them, unlike those National Front traitors in there. Mark my word, the moment the Azadi leave, the Resistance will hunt down every last one of them and string them up on the city walls.
Definitely not a supporter of the National Front, that one. There aren't a lot of people out at night. Even though the streets appear, people still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. It's been torn into 3 pieces. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and...
I'm not going to just... My apologies. Wrong backyard assembly. This place was used by the Resistance. They now gather at the Rooster and Kitten, down by the South Gate instead. It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.
Are you a ghost? Where did you come from all of a sudden?
Shadow's name? You came out of nowhere. You shouldn't be out here so late. They frown on that sort of thing.
If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective. The pipes are manufactured both locally and in Azadir, and they bring them in by the boatload. They must require thousands of them to cover the city. These men are getting tired of their posting here. We've been in Mercuria for a decade. Many of the foot soldiers don't see the point in staying and wish to return to their families. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
Did you hear the one? Hey, who goes there? Must have been the wind.
A runner passing messages between checkpoints. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Do you have any messages for me, Dar? There's this letter. It's important. Keep it safe and make it quick. I'll see that it's delivered, Dar. What do you want?
Better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him, or lead him away from his route. A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
Let's see. Which way is it again? So hard to see anything in this light. Right, left. Left's right. Left.
The sign reads, Earthrin's Ascent. It says, Watcher's Court. Those metal tubes remain a mystery to all of us. They've been putting them up all over the city, constructing some sort of network of pipes. There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower. But why?
Who's there?